Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. Now that I think about it...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of our word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be...
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let...
Just following orders. I'll see you two...
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone... We set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say...
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know.
You don't know how long I've been waiting.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of...
Oh, it's sure nice.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fix. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the...
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to, so we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the... You must be... new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested, and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid My apologies, but I'll have to...
Here are the entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time.
I just wanted to see what you'd...
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to...
So, where do...
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go...
Sheesh. So it is super strict.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are... As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku... Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling... Now, let's head over to the... Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine.
Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, but as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just the way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, the most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade association built by and...
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive isn't...
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, after all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you'll encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch? Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to...
Really? Wow!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but connections come at a high price. You understand?
Not you!
No. In this instance, when I say in fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly... Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's... The head of the association is called Khaenri'ah, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him.
Why in the world can't I use my armor?
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs agent. Good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some difficulty.
Yes. Left, right, and center.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things...
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry, those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees...
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya and his... So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand... Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock.
Isn't it...
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy... It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profit. We've tried communicating with the Commission, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the... Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do? But Kreese is the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any...
Right, and besides...
Okay, well, we could...
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair.
Hey, That's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association, and you're... If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the...
Got it! We're on the case!
Should I close early? It's not okay.
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you trade secret. Got it? You know what trade...
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his they're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable.
Hey, what's your...
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't...
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea.
That was quick.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the international...
You're saying he used to be a member of the...
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito. The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasing...
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful...
Really? Is that all?
Well then, it sounds like you may have...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about... Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't the scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom.
Oh, it's working!
So, try... Huh? What is this?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean... the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does...
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through?
Well, no one stopped?
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so I caved. Those people, they'd make the small... All right. I'll tell you the whole story.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face.
Come on, you scaredy cat. So come on.
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his... They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an
It's plain evil.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction. Evidence. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same as it happens. I handed some Mora over to him not long ago.
Really? Well then...
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
Inazuma's escape. I'm not used to it at all.
All for freedom. Which one should I choose? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Salem Green.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Ah, drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Whoa, it's boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Aha! Yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete...
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll...
Huh? You aren't gonna come...
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of...
Huh. Poor Werner is a pretty awkward...
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another...
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled...
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see...
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have...
So you think you can use this against me?
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance...
Huh? Is that a...
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity.
Well, even if what you say is true...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession. Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden?
And not even an...
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my lawsuit?
Come on, Harrison. We've already...
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let...
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them
A helping hand. The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shin...
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the... Seize the merchants! We will resolve this...
Uh-oh. This is...
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this?
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right...
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business...
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi, I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this.
But, Chief!
Enough!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be if nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru...
Toma?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami.
You've been keeping your... So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of...
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island.
Still pretty good going.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change
the tide?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kami's... With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed.
Toma sure did...
Well, my work on Rito is done. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at... Good luck with everything.
Toma's Paimon is not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait, so did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Kimura Tea House. Well, guess we should give it a try.
Enjoy the blessing of lesser personality.
Lightning flash!
Stop there! Present your travel permit.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanji? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, you know...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be...
Wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do.
Huh! Did you get all that?
My sincere apology.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up.
So what you're saying...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of
Exactly! Paimon thinks you...
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor.
Whoa, you heard about that? Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. You must know the Genshin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of...
Yep, we've picked a few of those before.
Yes, bring me 300 Genshin, would you?
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering.
That sounds
700
Hey, what?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous!
Halt, you two!
Huh? What
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
a letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to see, but you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Huh? Have you been... Let's ask her tonight.
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. This is technically the second time we have met.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments. And at last, we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... well, I feared that I might never have...
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter.
No, you misunderstand me. Please, I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the... My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that... There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders... Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That, to be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention...
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty...
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the shogun. We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver... Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi...
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the...
Is there something wrong, Lady Hira?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be...
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter.
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted...
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all... Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you
Shinojo, you can't...
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our—
Yes, but that's not—
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential—
Yes, my lady. You heard her?
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
Into the wind!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Supporting fire! Check this out! Monster sighted! Prepare to counterattack! Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs!
We'll take care of this! Stay with Chisato!
Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiraki, stay close!
You're open! One with nature!
Stick with me! Lightning, purify!
Clouds high, the birds calm! Wind strider!
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just... In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou...
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling—
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one...
The one you...
Shinojo, did you honest—
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my—
But what will happen if your actions...
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet...
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.
We're finally on our own way again! I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again?